I'm Hannah Carreon.
And I'm Ricardo Rodriguez.
And you're listening to The Pulse.
And we are here with
Valerie Sanchez. I'm a senior.
Valente Dominguez, a 12th grader.
Maya Olivas, and I'm a sophomore.
Jeremiah De Luna, 11th grade.
Francisco Sanchez, audio-video teacher.
Mr. Mario Cruz, dual-credit U.S. History teacher.
Today we're going to be asking these students and teachers a few questions about the first week of school and how COVID has affected their lives. Do you like being in school right now?
Yeah, it's really different compared to the last few years. So I really like seeing new people and new faces every day. It can be scary at sometimes with, the whole COVID, but wearing masks and using Germix 24/7 makes me feel pretty safe.
Yeah, I like being at school. Sometimes it gets annoying, and I don't really think I'm scared of anything.
When you first heard/saw the COVID cases rising up here in town, what were your thoughts on it?
Personally, I don't go out much. I really just go to school or out and about with my friends. So it didn't really worry me because my parents were like, wash your hands, wear your mask, don't do anything stupid. So that really kept me safe during the pandemic.
Honestly, I thought it was no big deal. My family, on the other hand, they were freaking out, saying that, they don't know what it is, and I was like, just chill, live life, just kind of vibe for the moment, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
How was your first week? Did you sleep early or you didn't get any sleep at all? How were you? Were you kind of nervous?
The first day before school, I was super nervous at night. I guess more excited rather than nervous. But it took me super long to fall asleep just because I was super excited to see what it was going to bring and the football and everything. But now that I've been at school for this week, I've been sleeping late due to homework. But other than that, I guess it's pretty chill.
Yes, I went to sleep early, and my first week was kind of easy. It went by super fast. Feels like I've been at school for a month.
Same.
Has COVID in any way affected you, your family, your friends? If so, how?
I haven't really personally been affected by COVID. However, I do know a friend who got COVID twice, but he's fine. He goes to school here.
That's good.
Well, yeah, definitely. During the first year, everybody was kind of shut indoors. I wasn't able to hang out with my friends. And I actually got COVID.
Really?
Yeah, I got COVID, but honestly, I didn't even realize I had COVID until my dad was like, "Can you smell?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can smell." And I had a tray of food in front of me.
Yeah.
And I went to my room so I could eat, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't smell." And from there, I got a bottle of alcohol. I sprayed it on my bed. I put my nose right up to where the alcohol spray was, and I didn't smell a thing, but it hurt. I felt like a sting in my nose.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, I got COVID. So,
wow.
But yeah.
Did you like being in quarantine or did you miss your friends?
The beginning part of quarantine was tough. So yeah, I would say I didn't like it at all. But then I guess it was nice to have some time to yourself and some time with your family. But I did miss my friends because I'm a very extroverted person. So I like being now in public spaces.
Quarantine was okay. It was kind of bad at first, but then I guess I found myself. So it was kind of nice spending time alone.
Has COVID in any way affected your daily routine? How was your life before COVID compared to now? Is there any differences?
Not really. Just wash your hands more and wear a mask. Just standard safety practices is something that just really came routine because of COVID.
Yeah.
Everything pretty much stayed the same after the 6 months or so when we had to stay indoors. It changed school. We had to go online now, which was a new experience for the students, and now we got to wear masks. Everybody's still pretty close to each other, and now we got computers, so that's pretty much it.
Is it weird being in school? Do you like how we're doing this whole hallway situation thing? Or does it even feel like school to you?
It doesn't feel like school, mostly because everything is just so different from our first 2 years when we were here. I hate the hallways things. I really think it doesn't make a big difference, but honestly, I think it's fine. I think there can be better ways to solve the social distancing and everything, but it's already been 2 weeks, so I have hope that they're gonna fix it later on.
What are your thoughts on that? Back in school, seeing everyone, but everyone wearing a mask. What do you think?
I believe that we could stay here, but only a few of us. I mean, I don't think everybody should be here because everybody's not 5 feet apart. I mean, the hallways are getting packed. The students know it, the teachers know it, and now they're enforcing some new procedures. But regardless, we're still, pretty close to our classmates. And as a matter of fact, one of my friends got COVID, and I just found out yesterday. And, he was here at school, mask and everything, and especially lunchtime. That's when everybody has their masks down. So I don't think it's a good idea, but yeah.
Mr. Sanchez, I'm going to ask you a few questions. How do you like seeing kids back in school again?
It's the best thing in the world. I was a little nervous in the beginning, but I think that it's mutual. The kids are working a lot more. The interest and engagement is a lot higher. And I think we're all vibing, with the energies from one another. We all know how special it is now, as opposed to before. I guess some of us may have taken it for granted. But seeing everyone together just opens up a lot of opportunities for everyone. And we're able to really deliver on the high school experience this year.
Okay, so when you first heard / saw the COVID cases rising up here in town, what were your thoughts on it?
At the very initial stage of the COVID, there was a lot of uncertainties and a lot of concerns as to what would happen to our way of doing things on a daily basis.
Are you scared we're going to go back to online learning?
It's crossed my mind, but I think a lot of us have learned to cope different. And for me, I've been coping with this by not thinking about it. Have I thought about it? I guess it's crossed my mind, but I've just been so busy operating like that's not going to happen. Now, if it does happen, you as a student and your parents and all of us, the community, we've gotten really good at changing fast. So if it happens, it happens. But I'm not in control of it, and I'm not going to get upset if I cannot change it. But if it happens, it happens, and we'll do the best we can to serve you kids.
Has COVID in any way affect you, your family, your friends? If so, how?
COVID impacted me in a way that, for certain, I contracted COVID at some point and went through it, and I exactly know what it feels. But yes, friends, family, neighbors, co-workers have been affected, and it really hits home with that.
If you could describe being in school in 3 words, what would they be?
Oh, geez. Like right now, in these circumstances, right? 3 words, it would be cautiously optimistic, and the last word would be just excited at the same time. So
I know I'm excited. I know we're all trying to be as careful as possible, but we also want to we want to get into everything already. We just want to head start into everything back again.
Absolutely.
If you were able to wish for anything, what would it be?
Like the vaccine manufacturers, and having the vaccine is a good option and everything, but I wish that they would come up with a better therapeutic drug to combat COVID directly. That would be the best case scenario for this situation.
Thank you for answering our questions.
Well, thank you for having me. You're welcome.
Of course.
Perfect. Thank you for doing this.
It's a pleasure always representing Eagle Pass High School.
And we'll catch you in the next episode of The Pulse.